What is up? Welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about trend lines and trends. Not trend lines. We're going to be talking about trends in the market. So we have uptrends, we have downtrends, and we have consolidation. So what is an uptrend? First of all, I'm going to keep it very simple for you guys. So an uptrend is when we're in a bullish market and the market is making higher highs and lower highs and higher highs and lower highs. So let me mark this out for you. So this would be a higher high, and then these would be lower highs. Now what I mean by that is the market is pushing upwards, but it is not breaking the most recent swing low. So as you can see here, we have this swing low, and then price pushes back upwards. It has a break of structure to the upside. So this is called a break of structure. So all a break of structure is once the market creates a lower high and then breaks the most recent higher high, then that is a break of structure. So as you can see here, we come up, we create a higher high, and then obviously imagine these lines are candles, guys. So yeah, we come up, create a higher high, come back down, create a lower high without breaking the most recent lower high. So as you can see, these candles here do not come back down and break this lower high. If they did, then that would no longer be a string uptrend. So yeah, we break structure to the upside. So here we have our break of structure. So yeah, as you can see here, we are clearly in a uptrend. Now it is the opposite for a downtrend. So a downtrend is when we make lower lows and we create lower highs. So as you can see here, these are our lower lows, these are our lower highs, sorry, and these are our lower lows. So the price comes down, then back up without breaking the most recent lower high. Then the price comes back down, breaking this lower low. So here would be our break of structure. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So there is our break of structure. Then price comes down, creates a lower low again, and then it fails to break this most recent swing high here. So let's say, for example, let's say price, instead of carry on going down, and then price came up here and took this lower high, then that would be a change of character. So let me just finish off marking this downtrend. Then this would be a lower high. Then we would get our break of structure here. That would be break of structure. And then price creates a lower low again. And then another lower high. So I hope that makes sense. I'll be going in the charts in a second and giving you a chart example. But yeah, this is very simple stuff. Hopefully you guys can understand this. So this is a uptrend. So this is called a bullish market. Bullish just means going upwards, or you think the price was going upwards. And then this is the opposite. So this is a downtrend. And this is bearish. Yeah. So then what is a change of character? So unlike a break of structure, all a break of structure is once it has it breaks the lower low or the higher high and carries on going in the same direction. Now, a change of character would be when it breaks the trend. So as you can see, we have, if we're looking at this bearish downtrend, we have this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then another lower low here. So we get our break of structure right here. So as you can see, right there is where our break of structure happens. Now, for our next candle, instead of the chart coming up here like this and then carrying on going back down, what price could do is come up and break this lower high. Now what that is called is a change of character. So we label change of character like this. Change of character. Well, that's how I label it. So that is what a change of character is. So once the lower low, instead of the lower low not breaking the lower high and then carry on going back down, what it does, it breaks the lower high and then that will break the strong downtrend. Now, don't get confused. Once this happens, price could still go back down to carrying on being in a downtrend, but price also has a chance of then coming up and then turning into an uptrend or just consolidating. But we haven't spoke about that yet. So yeah, let's look at the bullish example now. So on a bullish chart, let's say that the price, let me just highlight it for you, move it over a bit. So let's say that we are in this uptrend, we are making higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs. So here would be a lower high, a higher high, and then another higher high here. So here would be our break of structure, as you can see, break of structure right there. So as soon as this lower high breaks the higher high, that would be the break of structure right there. So then you would label that break of structure. So where would the change of character be in this scenario? So let's say price action came down, and instead of just coming here and creating another lower high, it would go all the way down here and break this lower high here. So then this would be the change of character. So I hope you guys understand that, and I will be going into a live market in a second after I explain consolidation. So all consolidation is when we are basically consolidation is when we are just going sideways in the market. So let's say that the market looks something like this. It looks very messy. It's just going sideways really. It's not any structure to it. So as you can see here, we're in a clear uptrend. Here we're in a clear downtrend, but here price is just making lots of changes of characters. So we have a high high here, then price comes down, creates a lower high, then creates another higher high. This is it's very easy to recognize consolidation. And if you see prices in a string consolidation zone, you don't really want to be trading, as it's just lower probability. But don't worry about that yet. Just try and recognize once price is in a consolidation zone or not. So yeah, that is all a consolidation is. It's just when price is going pretty sideways. So now let's go into a chart example, and hopefully I can just. So this is an example I'm going to be using. It is on a daily time frame, but it's just very clear price action. So as you can see here, we have this uptrend. So the price is going upwards here, as you can clearly see. Then what happens is we have a change of character here. So as you can see, price is going up. It's creating these swing lows that aren't getting broken. So these would be our lower highs. So lower high here, and a lower high here, and then a lower high here. And as you can see right here, we get change of character. So right here, instead of price just coming here like this and then carrying going upwards, what it actually does is it breaks this lower high. Therefore, it is change of character. So if we mark this change of character, So what this means is now price has change of character. So what it is most likely going to do is then turn into a downtrend or start to consolidate. So as you can see, from this point onwards, onwards, we are in a downtrend now. So we are creating lower lows and lower highs. So this would be your lower high, and then this would be your lower high here, and then this would be your lower low here, and also your lower low. So let's just quickly go over this. So as you can see, we get our change of character here. So this would be our change of character. We get a close below. I probably should have said this earlier actually, but I hope you made it to this far in the video so that you understand it. Once we have a change of character, it must be a candle close below. Let's say, for example, that this candle did not close below and it was only a wick, then that would not be a change of character. That would just be price action grabbing liquidity. But yeah, so the candle needs to have a close below for it to be change of character and not just wick below. So as we get this change of character, we have this swing high here. So what price does is, instead of price coming upwards and taking this new lower high that's created here, price stops below it in this fair value gap. So I've taught you about fair value gaps. So price comes upwards into this fair value gap and then starts selling off and breaks this lower low here. So now what can we expect? After the lower low is broke, price will come back into another fair value gap here. So price just comes into this fair value gap, taps into it, and then sells off to create another lower low. So here would be our break of structure. So this would be break of structure. This would also be our break of structure. Now, as you can see right now, price is coming up very close to this lower high here, but it has not actually taken it yet. So let's say if price comes up and closes below, so instead of price retracing back down and carrying on with this downtrend, if price comes up and gets a candle close here, then this would then be a change of character. I hope that makes sense. So if price does not come up and close in anywhere in this area, then that wouldn't be a change of character, that would just be a liquidity grab. So let's say this next candle comes up here, wicks up here, and then carries on going back down and the body closes here. That would not be a change of character, that would just be a liquidity grab. So for this downtrend to carry on nice and strong, what we would want price to do is come back down, get another break of structure at this low right here, and then carry on with the downtrend. So that was a nice perfect sell bearish downtrend example for you. Now I just want you to be able to identify these in the markets, as they are very important, because you need to be able to identify once you're in an uptrend or a downtrend, because then once we get deeper into it, you'll be able to find the best trading conditions, which will ultimately give yourself the best chance of making money in the market. So yeah, I hope this video helped. Make sure you just go into your own charts on TradingView and you look for downtrends, you look for uptrends, and you look for consolidation in the market. So I'll quickly give you an example of consolidation. If we just go to the 5-minute time frame, as you can see here, I would say this is just some consolidation, because price is breaking lower and price is also breaking higher, and yeah, price is just going sideways. It's not really doing much, wherever this is a nice downtrend. So yeah, I hope this video helped. Make sure to subscribe.